CBS 6 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
A child is dead, 10 more injured after a car slams into a Florida daycare center, and police say they're very close at this hour to catching the man they say is responsible. I'm Bill Fitzgerald.
And I'm Stephanie Rochon. It all happened around 3 o'clock this afternoon in Orlando. Police say the driver of a Dodge Durango pushed another car into the building, then took off. We're told the driver of that Durango, which was found abandoned at a home just hours ago, is 26-year-old Robert Corchado. Police believe he made it to the airport and is trying to leave the state. We'll continue to follow the search for him and bring you new information as we get it.
And new information tonight about a mass stabbing inside a Pennsylvania high school.
The 16-year-old student police say is responsible is now charged with 4 counts of attempted murder. Alex Ribal was wearing handcuffs as he was led to a police car this afternoon. Hours earlier, witnesses say he was slashing his way through a crowd of students inside Franklin Regional High School. At least 20 students were hurt.
And police say the kitchen knives used in the attack had blades up to 10 inches long. The rampage lasted about 5 minutes until an assistant principal and a student tackled the suspect.
I turned around and saw him stab Sarge, the police officer, and afterwards he went down and Mr. King took off to take the kid down, and I was right behind him, and we both jumped on him and immobilized him.
School will remain closed for the next few days. Investigators say they're looking into reports of a threatening phone call between the suspect and another student Tuesday night. It's a local story that's being watched around the world. Richmond music legend and Guar frontman Dave Brocky died 17 days ago. And while we await the official cause of his death, we know where he might be buried. CBS 6 has learned his fellow band members are trying to have his remains interred in Hollywood Cemetery, considered by many to be the area's most historic and revered burial ground. You can look for more on this story on WTVR.com. Parents, students, and school leaders in Richmond gathered tonight to talk about a big move coming up. About 100 students from Fairfield Court Elementary will have to be bused to Clark Springs Elementary for at least 2 months. That's so emergency repairs can be made to fix a leaky roof. Superintendent Dana Bedden opened the meeting tonight by apologizing for that disruption. And parents we spoke with say they attended tonight's meeting looking for reassurance.
Is it big enough to combine 2 schools? Is the curriculum going to change? What is going to be the teacher? What's going to be the teacher to student ratio?
Fairfield Court students will start at Clark Springs after spring break, and they're going to stay there until for the rest of the school year. Chesterfield County Board of Supervisors was expected to vote tonight on whether you're going to have to pay more in real estate taxes, but there was an unexpected delay. That's because a board member introduced a last-minute proposal that would fully fund the schools and eliminate the need for a tax increase by cutting the budget. Supervisors were considering the hike because Chesterfield voters rejected a meals tax last November that would have paid for school improvements. The new proposal would make cuts in other areas of the county budget. We'll let you know what they decide in 2 weeks.
CBS 6 News has learned a deadly shooting outside Camp Lejeune was likely an accident. The Pentagon says a guard shot a fellow Marine in the chest Tuesday, killing him. A base spokesman in North Carolina says the shooter is in custody, but his name is not being released. We're getting our first look at the woman police say was driving a mobile meth lab down I-64 Monday night. State troopers say this woman, Christy Ann Smith, was pulled over near Williamsburg because she was driving erratically. They say they soon realized the 39-year-old was cooking meth while she was driving. Smith, who's from Maryland, is being held without bond and faces several drug-related charges.
Baby out on bail. What police say this 9-month-old boy did to get charged with attempted murder.
Change your passwords. A startling discovery has online safety experts worried about your personal information, and the websites you probably use every day are vulnerable.
Religious restoration. Mark Holmberg takes us inside one of Richmond's most historic churches to show us how a national treasure is getting a monumental facelift.
The woman accused of stabbing her boyfriend to death with her high-heeled shoe has been found guilty of murder. Anna Trujillo hit Dr. Stefan Anderson more than 24 times in the face with her stiletto in June. There's the shoe. The defense claimed Trujillo was acting in self-defense, a victim of domestic violence. She faces life in prison. While many children his age are still learning how to crawl, a 9-month-old boy in Pakistan is charged with attempted murder. The baby boy was in court last week along with his father and grandfather after police say they took the child to a protest and threw rocks at officers. The baby is out on bail and was reportedly taken into hiding with his family. This is a picture of him being fingerprinted. The judge has ordered the police to produce an explanation for the charges.
A professor at Texas A&M University in College Station is lucky to be alive. He nearly got crushed by a cement truck, and you get to see it actually because of a dash cam he had installed in his car. Take a look. You can see the truck come barreling from the left there toward his Toyota Sienna minivan, and then the police say the truck, he'd run a red light and try to avoid the cars, but obviously the big vehicle tipped on its side and slammed into the professor's minivan head-on. Incredibly, no one was seriously injured. And check out this scary dash cam video. A police officer making a routine stop in Oklahoma when a woman allegedly on her phone barely misses him when she loses control of her car. The officer managed to leap out of the way. Look at that dexterity, just in the nick of time. The woman and another driver suffered minor injuries.
Some sad news to share with you tonight. People at Michigan State and across the country are mourning the death of 8-year-old Lacey Halsworth. She was the young cancer patient befriended by Spartans forward Adrian Payne. Princess Lacey, as she was called, was with the team throughout their Big Ten championship, the NCAA tournament, and Payne's appearance at the Final Four this past weekend. Her family says she lost her battle, or I should say 2 weekends ago, she lost her battle with cancer last night.
Richmond's Monumental Church. It's one of the city's most historic churches, known for its incredible architecture and for being built on land with a tragic past. 200 years later, it's getting a vigorous facelift. And our Mark Holmberg got an all-access pass inside.